What's up?
Hey, Paul.
Hello.
You feeling okay?
Yeah,
Paul got the sickness.
I got the sickness. I'm down with the sickness.
I hope I don't get it.
I hope you don't either, because I think that the sickness that I have, that I keep reading about on the internet, so that it like lives
Starts with an A.
Yeah, can't say the name.
Couldn't
Can't
tell
think
you.
of it. But that it like lives on surfaces longer and it's resistant
cool.
to like soap.
Glad
and
I'm
stuff.
over here.
And I've been hacking
Oh, my God.
all over this place for a week.
Oh, God.
Today marks a full 7 days that I've been sick.
Well, it's got to be gone by now.
Yeah, it's probably gone.
You know what, Paul? You owe me one anyway. From when I gave you COVID.
When did you give me COVID?
Remember, I gave it to you and my mom.
Oh, yeah.
It was July 2024.
I had COVID so many times.
You did.
I'll be real with you.
I
was working through COVID.
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying, if I do get sick, that's just really leveling out the field between you and I.
I know, but I would never do that. It's not tit for tat.
Oh, okay. In this case, I guess.
In this case. No, ever.
Sure.
We're not like that.
Oh, I wanted to show you something.
What?
Close your eyes. Don't peek. Hold on. You can open your eyes now.
Oh, shut up. Angela got a Mac.
I
wow.
did.
Oh my God, money.
I'm financing it with the Apple Card.
Well, you must.
Yeah, I was like, I'm not gonna just
buy this.
Yeah, normally I would, but I'm trying to be
Pro?
more. This is an Air.
It's an Air.
This is an Air, Paul.
Small.
It is. I love
nice.
it. Yeah, but it feels solid.
No, it's nice.
Yeah,
that's nice.
The Airs, it just feels. I like this.
I'm glad. That's amazing.
Yeah,
that's so cool. I mean, you
I knew
have
you'd be
fucking computer
proud.
now. Yeah, well, you've been buying like fake Walmart computers.
I want to take that Chromebook outside and just. We should if you want to just like break something, like rage room something, we can do that to that Chromebook.
We should do that.
Yeah, just for fun.
Yeah.
Break it in half. Like that'd be kind of fun.
Yeah.
Record
it. Slow-mo.
Yep. Michael Bolton it from Office Space.
I just said Office Space it.
Okay.
Sorry. I'm testy. I'm grouchy.
Oh,
it's fine.
I like that energy though.
I
you know that. So yeah. Oh, also, I wanted to tell you something. I got us 3 new subscribers on Apple Podcasts to our podcast.
Wait, what is that? Oh, yeah. I was like, what does that mean? But I did get that.
Yeah.
How would you do?
I took their phone and I hit follow.
Oh, were these men?
Yeah.
I like this plan.
Isn't it good?
Yeah. Every time you hook up with a guy, you make him follow our podcast. We're going to have hundreds. We're going to have hundreds week by week. Oh my God. I'm going to have to start.
You are going to have to start.
Yeah.
Literally, I'm just like, oh yeah, I have this podcast or whatever. Like, let me see your phone. I'll show it to you. Follow. 5-star.
See, but you can do that because you're a girl.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I'm a top.
I'm a bottom.
You know?
Yeah.
I have to like follow their podcast.
No.
So I can fuck them.
No.
No, I wouldn't.
No, just do it. Just be like, let me see your phone. Because
Yeah.
I'm telling you to.
I guess. Oh, you know what? I could do that.
Yeah.
I could.
And they'll be like, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. They love that shit.
They do love that shit.
Also, I wanted to talk about, we had Sloppy Joe Frito pie.
Yeah, Frito chili pie, Sloppy
Frito
Joe.
chili, yeah. Which was a callback to the Pounded by Produce episode.
Yes.
The Pounded by Produce episode, we said when things get better, let's make that.
And we did.
And we did. Not that things were better because we found out bad news that day.
Yeah, we found out bad news that day. That was also the super spreader event where 3 of us got sick. Oh yeah, I had a not great Christmas, New Year's really.
Really?
I mean, it wasn't bad. I had a good Christmas. I spent it with the fam.
Yeah.
But my boyfriend woke up sick on Christmas Eve and couldn't come down. So I was like, just me. That was a bummer. Your mom didn't get to meet him.
That was a bummer.
That was a bummer. Then I got sick the day after Christmas. Bummer. Had to cancel New Year's Eve hangout plans.
Yeah.
Bummer.
What did you do
even
New
though
Year's?
you had already made other plans
Paul,
and ignored the plans that me and Maggie had tried to make with you.
That is
100%
untrue.
correct.
On Monday before Christmas, I pointed at the screen and I said, what are we doing New Year's Eve? Everyone said, I don't know. We can't go to Decadence. And then everyone got sick. And I said, are we doing anything, Maggie? And she said, Paul's going to come over. And I said, well, I have plans now.
No.
Yep.
You're
That's literally what happened.
Lying. which I'm used to.
That is what
Because
happened!
what happened is you did say, what are we doing on New Year's? And we said we can't go to Decadence because no one got tickets. And thank God because we all got sick.
Right.
But then we were like, we're just going to find another place to go, just a bar or something. And Maggie was like, yeah, all the good DJs are playing at Decadence. And me and her laughed about some of the other
this happened.
DJ sets we saw that looked so bad.
Yes.
And then we were like, we can
and then
just
what
go.
Was the plan that we made?
And then we can just go to a bar like the Crypt. And then Maggie said, oh my God, I love the Crypt. We could go to the Crypt. And we're like, okay, cool.
When was the plan made?
That's the plan being made.
I don't think it was.
We were talking about the plan, and it was
mobile, on Tuesday,
and it landed at the Crypt. And then thankfully for you, we all got sick and couldn't have New Year's plans. But it didn't really matter because thankfully for you, you had already ditched us.
Sure.
And whatever, you do that all the time, and you've done that all the time since high school. We don't need to get into it. Either way, rough start to the year.
It's only day 2.
It's only day 2.
Well, I'm sorry that your year's off to a rough start.
Well, I guess it can only get better from here, right?
I think so.
You know? Oh, God.
What?
Knock on wood. Who knows what's going to happen next episode?
I know.
Ay, ay, ay.
We'll see. So
what did you do for New Year's then? What'd you do? What's his name? What's their names?
I hung out with a friend, and then they left, and then I played video games all night.
Mm-hmm. What game are you playing?
Borderlands 4.
Ma.
Paul's upset.
I'm not upset. I feel nothing.
That's not true. This is hilarious, Paul. What you just said.
What?
As I was reading this book, not that I'm jumping into it or anything.
Oh, you're jumping into it.
But just as I was reading this book, I was like, oh, Paul's going to really like this main character. Like, Paul's going to be like, that's me.
Okay.
I'm reading this book and I'm like, yep.
Sounds like it must be well written.
It is, in fact, well written.
Develops. Really good character.
Such a cunt. You do feel things.
No, I don't. And you can't prove it.
I had a few other things I wanted to talk about, and I was looking at my podcast notes, and I realized it was all food related.
That's fine.
So, have you heard of this Cheez-It pizza?
Pizza? No, never heard of it.
The crust is one big, huge, giant Cheez-It.
I'm just like skeptical.
Yeah.
Wow. Skeptical of that because of the whole Taco Bell situation.
I watched someone make it and eat it.
Was it good?
She's like, this is like thin crust.
Wait, like
crunchy.
made it? Like you have to make it at home or like you buy it?
It's frozen.
Oh, it's frozen.
It looks...
I'll try it.
It looks really good.
I tried the Taco Bell thing, but it was so bad. The Cheez-It, they did like a Cheez-It Crunchwrap Supreme, and I got it, and the Cheez-It was soft.
Yeah.
Malleable.
That's not this case.
I said, no, Cheez-It is supposed to be like crispy, burnt, crunchy.
Well, and the thing about baking this is you can leave it in the oven as long as you want, get it as crunchy as you want.
Okay, that sounds good.
Yeah. Ooh, I want it really bad.
Yeah. Well, we're filming right at dinner time.
I know, per usual.
Yeah. I know.
All we do is talk about food on this podcast.
I know it is kind of a food podcast. Nobody knows that.
I know, but I love it.
Well, you know, smut and food hand in hand.
For sure.
Yeah.
Trying to think what else.
What was your other thing? Another food thing?
Yeah, I mean, I had a few, honestly. I'm not going to lie.
How was Christmas? What'd you get for Christmas?
Oh, I got a 1:5 scale helmet replica of Lando Norris's helmet that he was wearing when he won Silverstone this year. My mom and aunt spent a lot of money on that.
Yeah.
They ordered it for my birthday, and it got delivered the second week of December.
Her birthday's in September.
So 4 months it took it to ship from the UK.
Tariffs.
It was. My mom's like, I had to pay so much extra in tariffs. I was like, this is already expensive.
Yeah.
And then I got my Uggs that I asked for. Yeah. Remember?
I did see Angela the morning of Christmas, so I knew all this. But, you know, for the listener, they know that Angela got an F1 miniature helmet that was extremely expensive.
Yep, 1:5 scale.
And Ugg boots.
Yeah.
Because you contain multitudes.
I do.
You know?
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then, like, I don't know, just like a bunch of little tchotchke shit.
Nice.
What? Oh, have you mastered your flute yet?
My ocarina?
Yep, your ocarina.
No, I haven't had time. I'm sick.
Macarena without the M.
Ocarina.
Wow.
Zelda Ocarina time.
Yeah.
You know?
From
N64.
Zelda.
Zelda. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got that, and I got a little Polly Pocket.
Nice.
Yeah.
Score. That's funny. Yeah. Christmas was nice.
Yeah, I got my nephew the fish tank for his fish that he named Paul.
That house is crazy. There's a trampoline.
Yeah, he got like a full trampoline
in the dining room.
Yeah, Santa's good to.
No shit.
Santa's good to the.
I was
the
like,
keys.
damn, this kid.
Yeah, he loved it. He had a great little morning.
I'm sure he did.
Yeah, but I still think he liked the fish tank the most.
Probably.
He sat there and stared at it.
Yeah.
We did have to go through Fish Paul, Uncle Paul.
Oh, okay.
Because he was calling the fish Uncle Paul, and I was like, no, we won't do that.
Why?
Because I'm the uncle. That's the fish.
Well,
and
when the fish dies.
No, fish don't die.
No, they just keep coming back.
Yeah.
Or they live forever.
Well, no, and it's a beta fish, so like, if you get another beta fish, it's gonna look completely different.
Totally.
Like
they're like fingerprints.
Yeah. But whatever, it's great. It was fun. That was a fun part of Christmas.
How was Selena?
She's fine. Oh,
That's Paul's little
little sister. She's actually doing good. She moved out finally, and has a boyfriend
who's
might not be gay.
Oh,
who
okay.
knows? My sister loves to date a gay guy.
Yeah.
It's tough.
Yeah.
It's tough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait.
You've had that problem in your
I
past.
will not dating a gay guy, but
Just fucking him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's been a while.
It's been a while. You grow out of it.
It's been a while.
You try to.
Yeah.
No, she's
But at this
good.
point now I would again.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
for different reasons. Mm-hmm. Well, that's good.
Yeah. I know I don't have much going on. It's been a do nothing week.
Well, yeah, you've been sick as hell. Well, that's okay because I got to tell you, you're in for a treat with this book, and
Yeah,
it's a
it
little
looks
bit
scary.
It's a little bit longer, so it's okay that we don't have much going on. Yes, this book it does look scary.
It looks scary.
This week was Requiem for Immortals.
Oh yeah. Tough title.
Yep.
Tough title.
And you're going to have a tough time. Instantly.
This is going to be tough.
I'm just going to tell you how to pronounce her last name.
Oh shit.
It's Svetnenko.
Svetnenko.
Yep. Svetnenko.
Svetnenko.
So, anyway, Requiem for Immortals by Lee Winter.
Lee Winter.
6-star read for me.
6-star read. Oh wait, hold on. You know what else we should just do?
Huh.
Shout out to the listeners.
Oh!
We've been getting comments.
Shout out to the listeners.
The comments are, I was sick reading these comments being like, yes, so happy. Like,
dude,
bringing me to life.
I gotta tell you something though.
We love it.
I don't want to say it out loud, and I won't. But what I will say is the feedback and the comments we get are so fucking sweet.
Yes.
Are so fucking nice. It's
and we were fully expecting people to
like, you're shit.
I hate you.
Your
voice
fat.
is the worst.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're not funny.
Right.
Has been. Washed up.
All the
generic version of
never
another
was.
person. Yeah.
No, the comments are great.
Yeah,
People
no one
are
said
so
anything.
nice.
I know.
And I'm glad everyone likes it.
Yeah. So thank you. Shout
Also,
out.
we should do an intro.
We should. Wow, we got deep before we did the intro. Okay. So yeah, shout out to the listeners. Share, like, subscribe.
Yep. Keep listening.
Love everybody. Also, welcome back to another episode of Secondhand Smut. I'm Paul.
I'm Angela.
And this is Secondhand Smut.
A podcast where Angela reads the smut so Paul doesn't have to.
And then I comment.
Yep.
It's a good time.
Back to Requiem for Immortals.
Yeah.
Paul's about to read the back of the book.
I'm about to try to say Requiem.
Oh, and I bet you forget how to pronounce her last name by now too.
Fuck me, dude.
Do you want me to say it?
No.
Okay.
Just like I'll struggle. This is real.
It's Russian.
This is real. Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah.
Professional cellist Natalia Svetnenko moves seamlessly among the elite, where she fills the souls of symphony. Wait, what? Where she fills the souls of symphony patrons with beauty, even as she takes the lives of the corrupt of Australia's ruthless underworld. Yeah, what? This sounds fucking awesome.
Oh,
thank God, dude.
This book is a lot like a lot of the predictions you've made before.
This is something I would make up. One day, the cold, exacting assassin is hired to kill a woman who seems so innocent that Natalia can't understand why anyone would want her dead. As she gets to know her target, she can't work out why she even cares. You know what it's giving? Killing Eve. I love Killing Eve. Not the books. I never read the books. I only watched the show.
I didn't even know they were books.
It was based on a book, and Taylor, like, because we fucking loved that show.
Yeah, I did too.
He went and read the books, and mixed review.
Interesting.
Yeah. You'd think it would be better, usually.
Usually.
Mixed review.
Yeah. That didn't happen with Heated Rivalry, but we can get into that a little bit later.
I don't like it.
Oh, God, I have seen every episode.
I haven't watched it, but
times.
it's because I'm a weirdo.
Well, I do want to put a pin in that.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that at the beginning of the next episode, because I'll have a lot to say.
Okay.
I will say that this says book 1 in the Law Game series is a dark lesbian crime noir with a twist.
Hello.
Yeah. So the cover of the book, there's blood dripping down and there's a woman playing a cello.
Yeah.
So we're going to get into it.
It looks like a vampire book.
It does.
I just think vampires like
blood
and like cellos,
totally.
violins.
Yep.
I think they're a string instrument.
They're old,
yeah.
You know?
A lute.
Okay, so I just want to tell you to sit back and enjoy the ride.
Okay, I'm going to.
You're going to be taken on a journey. I love that you actually sat
I'm
back.
going to.
Prologue. Requiem has just assassinated her mark.
Oh, is that her code name? Mm-hmm. That's a really cool code name now that we know what that word means.
Yeah. So, it went into great detail, but I'm not going to go into too much because it doesn't matter. But her mark was a man who had assaulted and tortured the daughter of crime boss Carlo Trioli.
Oh my God! What? No.
Yeah.
That's the fastest way to die.
So you're gonna assault
a crime boss's daughter and torture.
You're an idiot.
What did they do to you? Was that retaliation? You know what? You said you weren't gonna get into it.
Okay, so cut to 3 months later, we meet Natalia, and she is a badass. It goes without saying.
Yeah.
41 years old, cellist, tall. Probably I'm picturing 5'11",
bony fingers,
deep dark brown hair. She's built.
Yeah.
Like she can fuck someone up.
Well, she's been.
And she's on stage at the Victoria in Australia Philharmonic. She's looking for one person in the crowd, a reclusive chemical entrepreneur, Yuli Bush.
You'll eat Bush? Because that isn't...
You hear things that I don't, and I'm so grateful for that. I mean, now I'm like, how did I not?
How did you not hear it? You didn't say it out loud. You just read it in your head.
I read it in my head. She's been contracted to kill him. The first 2 assassins have failed to do their job and have died. So, cut to, after the concert, she's walking down the street to the VIP after party where she knows he's going to be. And I want you to catch a vibe for this woman.
Okay.
Since the second assassin failed 4 months ago, that's when she kicked her plan into gear. And he's a recluse. Like, this man is impossible to find, but he loves Tchaikovsky. And so 4 months prior, she told her conductor, what if we played Tchaikovsky to draw him out? She knew he'd want to see it live. So she's just cunning. Very smart.
Now, is the conductor in on it?
No.
Okay.
Nope.
Like, the fact that she's like a cellist is like just something.
Yep.
Okay.
It is. But we learn a lot more about that.
Because like a murdering assassin orchestra that travels around and kills people sounds cool.
It really does.
Different book.
Yeah. Anyway, so this is just so you can catch a vibe for her. This is her walking down the street to the VIP party. Pedestrians stepped away from Requiem as they neared her. She was peripherally aware of them, but did not make eye contact. No better than cattle. Slow, blinkered, weak, telegraphing their every move. She did not even consider herself to be a member of the same species. Calmness settled over her, and her movements became liquid as she smoothed out any errant thoughts. So she's just...
That's who you think I am?
Just...
Sounds like what a pretentious bitch, but...
Just wait. It's not... It's for a different reason.
Okay.
Anyway, long story short, she ends up killing him that night. She had like this pearl ring on her finger. She took the pearl off and there was like an inconceivable needle in there.
Oh.
And she like shook his hand and it went in. And it turns out she has a cone snail at home and they have like some of the most potent poison out of any animal in the entire world. And she harvested its poison. And so that's how she killed him.
Cool.
And while she's at this party, right before she killed him, she saw this woman, the violinist, Amanda Marks, who's just a narcissistic cunt.
Okay.
She's just a real piece of work. Marks. And she notices a woman with her. And she's like, who's this woman? And they have eye contact. And then she looks away, kills Yuli, and then leaves.
Yeah.
So she sneaks out the back alley to her motorcycle to drive away. And then, whew, someone like drops down from somewhere.
Oh God, hand-to-hand combat.
And lands next to her in her bike, startling the shit out of her. And she's thinking it's one of Yuli's men that have somehow figured out she killed him. Meanwhile, ambulances are wailing, like he's clearly already fallen down. She sees who it is, and it's Sonia Kim.
Oh, Sonia.
A Korean assassin and bodyguard of Ken Lee, a gang leader.
Okay, they should make out.
Oh. So long story short, Natalia, aka Requiem, came up under Ken Lee in Asia.
Oh, sensei.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, he was the crime boss leader. He was not her instructor. We'll get to her instructor.
Oh, okay.
You're following along.
I am.
So he employed his best assassin, his enforcer, Dimitri, to apprentice Natalia.
Okay.
And so Dimitri taught her everything she knew.
But she doesn't work for this crime boss anymore?
No. She does not. We will find out.
I'm saying it sounds like he put a lot of
Why not?
money and effort and training into her.
Yeah.
I would be pretty mad if I lost that.
Yep. You would be. Especially this woman.
Okay.
So he also funded her when she was like 24 years ago to go to a conservatorship to play cello and learn cello in Vienna.
Sounds like she owes him.
Meanwhile, Sonia, who is younger than Requiem. Requiem's 41. Sonia's probably 28.
Okay, I'm getting this.
She was like a little kid when
yes.
Requiem was being trained, and she would follow her around everywhere.
Of course.
Gained a crush on her.
Oh, it's like
over
that.
the years. Sonia.
I thought it was like a competition.
Sonia fell in love with her over the years.
Love the name Sonia.
So do I. Sonia Kim.
Yeah.
Hot.
I
love the names in this book. They're not cheesy. Anyway. So something happened. There was a huge rift between Dimitri, and he broke off and he betrayed Ken Lee and created his own gang. And Requiem also left, and she does her own thing now. She's a for-hire assassin.
You can just leave. Hold on, I'm putting in a cough drop. Sorry.
You're good.
I'm under the weather.
And now Lee has moved into human trafficking. He buys and sells young girls and sells them.
Disgusting.
Flesh market.
Disgusting.
Yep. So Sonia is here to kill Requiem, or so she says.
You try.
Right. So there's a struggle in this alley.
Yeah.
She gets off the motorbike.
I'm like, are they like in like, it's like Sonia's in like a tight black bodysuit, and then
totally.
Natalia's in like a simple black dress with a big high slit.
She is.
That's how I'm picturing this.
She is, because she was at that party. Yep.
Dude, this is cunty.
It is. Just wait. And so there's a struggle, and eventually Requiem gets on top of Sonia, and after a ton of taunting and fighting, she's like, "Oh, little Nabi, Nabi, it means something in Korean." She's like, "Oh, little Nabi, I knew you always loved," like all just taunting, just being, and there's a struggle with a knife, and finally, and Requiem's just getting off on the power. That's her thing. That's why she likes killing. She just gets off on power and being powerful.
Okay. And that's who you think I am? Okay.
And she goes, "Tell me how long you've wanted me. Tell me you didn't dream about this every single night." And she's like rubbing up against her.
Oh, damn.
And Sonia's just like pissed. She's like, hates that she loves this woman, all this stuff. And she keeps loosening her grip, though. Like, she's got her legs wrapped around her, and she keeps loosening her grips. And she's like also bucking her hips up a little bit, Sonia is.
So kind of fucking.
And then finally, Requiem's like rips her shirt open.
Tits?
And her bra. So
oh my God.
Sonia's just in the alley, tits out, and Requiem's on top of her. And she reaches in her pants and she starts fingering her and all this stuff. And she's like, "This is what you wanted."
How you kill people?
She's like, "This is what you wanted. She wanted, her whole plan the entire time was to fuck Sonia, to be like, "I can do whatever the fuck I want to you."
Okay.
And then like, be like, "Bye, leave." Power move. And so she like starts fingering, and then she goes down and she starts like licking her clit. And I'll tell you, Paul,
is she restraining her while how are you?
Yeah, she like pulled her pants down a little bit, but enough so Sonia like can't get out.
Okay, but how do you?
I don't know. She's strong.
I guess so, but you could lick a clit and you can hold a bitch down.
Yeah. This is in chapter 2, and I got to tell you, this was the smut I needed in my life. I'm in my Sapphic era.
Yeah, this seems
I'm only
like something
reading
you would love.
Sapphic books from now on. Anyway, so she's like licking her clit and making her cum and all this stuff. I said, this is one of the hottest things I've ever read. Yeah. I can't lie. Oh, yeah. Oh, so she gets off. And then Sonia looked at her. "My turn," she said quickly. Requiem stood fluidly, walked over Sonia to plant a boot on either side of her ribs, and stared down at her. "Eager, are we?" she said. "Well, it's true. I did promise." She unbuckled the belt on her leather pants and achingly... Okay, so she's wearing leather pants. She changed, I think...
She got to get on the bike.
Yeah.
How's she going to ride home?
She unbuckled the belt on her leather pants and achingly, slowly, slid them down her muscled legs. Sonia stared, unblinking, as though memorizing every detail. When Requiem reached just above her ankles, she ran her hands back up her legs. They were mainly smooth with only 2 scars, one from a stray bullet, the other from a knife that missed its mark. Her thighs were powerful, and she was aware enough to know She was a remarkable specimen of her gender. It wasn't vanity, simply a fact to be exploited when necessary. Sonia's irises grew wide with desire and pride swelled within Natalia. Requiem hooked her thumbs in black cotton tight practical boy cut panties and slid them down her legs. Then she stood, hands on hips, like a goddess. Sonia absorbed her so intently that she seemed to have forgotten how to breathe. Sonia's nipples grew hard again, and her breathing had begun to deepen. "Oh, God," Sonia whispered. Slowly, Requiem knelt, one knee to either side of Sonia's head, one ankle over each shoulder, and the straining stretch of her leather pants now pressed into Sonia's chest. Requiem bent forward, scooped the back of Sonia's head in one hand, and without a word pushed her mouth into her folds.
Oh, folds, she said. You know what? If I'm in this and I'm a good assassin and I'm Sonia, this is when I'm pulling the knife out of my boot and I'm stabbing you, bitch.
For sure.
Are you kidding me?
Yep.
But she doesn't
Sonia's pussy drunk.
It.
Yeah, she's pussy drunk.
I've never been pussy drunk.
Nope.
Okay.
Have you been dickmatized?
No.
Interesting. Yeah, it's like you're just so stupid because, Anyway, as promised, she said, "You have 5 minutes. I need to be gone before the ambulance arrives." Sonia found her wellspring. Requiem was completely soaked from this display of submission from the second best assassin she'd ever known. And then
is Dimitri the first?
Natalia's the first.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
She counts herself.
She
knows herself.
Uh-huh. So she lets Sonia go down on her, and then the sirens are getting closer and closer, and Sonia finishes by eating her. She can hear her come again. Hands free. Just by eating her out.
Yeah, her hands are restrained.
Yeah. Natalia gets up. She does not finish. And she taunts. And she goes, "Close, but no cigar. I didn't come. Was it good for you was it as good for you as you always dreamt? I'll take your 2 orgasms as a yes."
Wow.
And then she goes, "And yes, I am coming for Ken Lee next. And I have a very special exit prepared for the man who likes to buy and sell young girls."
Oh my God. Freaking Batman over here.
I know. And that's who I think you remind me of.
Okay. Okay.
Then she says, "Look what you let me do to you while you were supposed to be killing me," and then revs off.
Damn. She's talking shit.
So 3 months later, she's in her home, which is like this warehouse thing with like 12-foot high parameter brick wall covered in ivy around her home. And her home's like sleek and modern. There's like a pool. She is anal retentive about everything. So she's adhering to her very strict regimented routines, feeding her cone snail, watering her African violet.
Okay, she sounds a little autistic.
Well, she has to be.
She has to.
I mean,
you're not that elite.
No.
If you're not on the spectrum.
No, you're not. Like
regular people are not.
Nope.
Doing this.
Nope.
Raising snails.
Right.
No.
Harvesting their fucking poison. This African violet that she's very weird about. 9 days ago, she killed. Remember, this is 3 months later. 9 days ago, she killed Ken Lee. Oh. She electrified. She knew where he was going to be, his favorite club. She electrified the urinal somehow, and when he pissed, it electrocuted him, and he.
Well, okay. That was disproven on an episode of Mythbusters, but let's not get into it.
Okay. So anyway, now people have been after her. Sonia's been after her. Sonia actually jumped her a couple days ago, but Requiem got away, obviously.
But Sonia was just trying to fuck.
Yeah, and she's not killing Sonia either.
Well, yeah, she just keeps eating her out. Why would you kill someone that keeps eating you out?
Right. So she gets a voicemail that she's listening to her voicemail that morning from some orchestra symphony in Europe that is saying, "Hey, we need you to step in for our cellist 3 weeks from now. She's ill and we want you to help us out on our French leg of the tour." Then she gets another voicemail. This voicemail says, well, Rec, you picked it. Mr. S came crawling back and rolled over. He's paying full tote. Check your security email for the new packet for his job. Oh, and we've had a reply from that mystery client. I explained the protocol that we need to know who we're working for, but instead of answers, they paid double on the condition that we don't ask and we don't dig into it. Still can't trace their origins, but it came through the usual Gang of Four's contacts, so I've approved it. She's been asked to...
Double's not enough.
Double to ask no questions about her next mark. Yep.
You're not paying. Double is for me to do it quicker. Mm-hmm. But no questions asked, and you're not going to tell me who you are.
Yep.
Double. You were going to need to be like quadruple.
So just to give you a little background, where she says, but it came through the usual Gang of Four's contacts, so I've approved it. The Gang of Four were Requiem's main source of business. This destructive quartet of Melbourne clans and their allies had divvied up most of Victoria's criminal enterprises between them. The Trioli family, the late Ken Lee, had run Moonlight Crew. Fleet Crew was formed when Dimitri
that's his
defected
crew.
From Ken Lee. This is important. And the High Street Boys. So that's the 4.
I want to see all their logos.
Totally.
You know.
Right?
They sound like dance groups.
They do.
You know.
Yeah. Maybe they do that on the side.
Maybe they do.
I mean, she's a cellist.
Yeah.
You know, you never know. So she's assigned her next hit, and she sees a photo of the girl and slightly recognizes her. And it clicks. She's like, that's the mousy little girl that I saw.
talking to Amanda, that bitch.
Amanda Marks, that bitch. She's like, why? I wonder who wants her.
How do they know each other?
Dead. But anyway, her name's Allison Ryan. And she's not obviously not allowed to ask questions because someone paid double. And she's like, this just can't be... What did she do that my level of assassin is needed to kill her?
Yeah. She looks so mundane.
So she does recon for the next week. So she's given a deadline. You must kill her, but not before 3 weeks are up. So you have to wait 3 weeks.
Which lines up weirdly with this whole cello thing.
Yep. So, and meanwhile, she also did get another hit for Victor Raven. Now, the story is in depth, which is why it's going to be a long thing, because there's a lot going on. So, in 3 weeks, she will figure out who Allison Ryan is, kill her in 3 weeks, kill Victor Ryan, and then move to Paris. She decides the whole not asking questions thing isn't going to work, so she has her own hacker on the side. And what he finds out is that Allison is an administrative assistant on the homicide squad. Her tasks are to get coffee.
She has psychic abilities. And the ghosts can tell her who did it.
I mean, that could happen.
Also a great show.
Also a great book. And she works in this government building with all the cop, all this stuff. And she lives with her mother and takes care of her mother. She's like her caregiver, and her mother is a cunt.
Great.
Then one day, Natalia's sitting outside waiting for Allison to come out after work, and she sees Detective Barry Moore come out of the cop shop. And he's like the head of the homicide unit. And he's known for being corrupt, taking bribes. And in fact, it was heard that he, not gonna like this, stomped to death 2 homeless men and their dog in an alleyway.
What's with the dog?
It's so you really hate him.
Oh my God.
Yep.
Well, I mean, as this executive assistant, she found out. She got the scoop. She's collected the evidence, and she's about to turn him in.
He's above the law.
But yeah, why would you need her to kill her?
So we see Barry Moore walk out. Then we see Allison come out, and Natalia starts following her. And then eventually they're in an alley, and Allison stops. She turns around and she's like, "Why are you following me?"
Oh, so
you've been following me.
Okay, so she's something.
Yeah.
She is psychic.
And then Requiem's like, "Why would I be following you?" Takes her sunglasses off, shakes out her hair, and she's like, "You're that cellist. Natalia's famous."
Obviously. Which is not the best for an assassin to be.
For sure, unless you're the best in the world.
True. Okay.
So she goes, "You're that cellist. Okay, now I know why you're following me. I only just got the password an hour ago. Let's go together. Why don't you come with me?"
And fuck?
Requiem's like, "What?"
Yes, and her.
And she's like,
just yes, and her.
Okay,
let's go.
Let's go. So they get to this door in the alley. Allison gives the password, and they go in. And it's this little bar with a stage with instruments. And Requiem is like, "I can't go in there. I should not be. Why am I talking to my mark? I can't go in there. I shouldn't be doing this. Why am I following this girl?"
Oh, I'm doing it.
So, but they go in there, and inside they sit down, and they immediately have this banter. They're debating music. Allison obviously knows her shit.
This is your soulmate.
Right.
It's when you least expect it, they always say.
They do say that, and I don't buy that. Anyway. Do you see how serious I just got? Yeah, I did. The band starts playing, and it sounds like shit. It just sounds like noise, and Natalia her autistic brain can't handle it. She's like, this is just fucking sound like this. She's like, they're doing the wrong beats. Anyway.
Fix it.
So they're talking about this, and Allison's like, "Okay, you know what? I'll find a piece of chaotic music that I bet you will find beautiful, and you find me this so-called perfection song, all the stuff. Just this cute little banter, whatever."
2 ends of the spectrum.
Exactly, Paul. So Allison gets up and is like, "Let me give you my phone number." And Requiem's like,
I have your phone number. Requiem? I know your address. I've been in your house.
Yeah, in fact, I know everything about you, your mother.
Dead. Stabs her.
I know.
Look over.
Mm-hmm. And that's what would happen.
Yeah, that's what would happen.
But she's like, for whatever reason, gives this woman her phone number, and Amanda goes, or
Is he drunk?
Pussy drunk. Yeah. She's pussy-tized already.
Yeah.
And she goes, you better text me, and then leaves. And Natalia is just like, what just happened? What was this conversation I just had with this woman? Why am I even talking to her? But they start to text over the next few days. And it's very bantery and sweet. And I'll tell you something. The banter in smut books
usually not good.
Is so cringy.
Yeah.
This is like very good. I'm buying what this author's selling.
Well, you are a lesbian. Alleged by me. Alleged
by you. So I'm buying it. We learn that Allison was a violin player and had a scholarship to the Sydney Conservatorium, but had to quit to take care of her ill mother and never plays and doesn't want to talk about it.
Isn't that how it always goes?
Yep, it sure is. You ruin their life and then they ruin yours.
Yeah.
So she asks Allison about her job. Like, what do you do? And Allison says, these are their text messages. She says, okay, I check the veracity of reports written by people from years ago. If there are errors, I make them right. So many reports are incomplete or just plain wrong. It's crazy. So you're a fact checker, Natalia said?
Yeah.
Sort of. Either way, it's a mountain of work. Let's just say an office grunt's inbox is never empty, but you would never know about that. Sounds like hell, Natalia said. It can be, but I'm good at it despite my colleagues' views. It was sort of an accidental career when I had to give up music, and it suits my detail-oriented brain. So here I am, one foot after the other. Natalia shook her head. This was absurd. It can't possibly... And then she typed, it can't possibly be better than the career you almost had, though. Not even close to the dream you gave up. And Allison stopped texting her after that.
Well, yeah, that was crazy.
And Natalia can't understand why she would stop texting her.
I bet you can't understand why.
Right.
Yeah. And that's all right.
So for the next couple days, Natalia starts spiraling a little bit. Like, this woman won't text me back. I know, she's slipping.
It's like when you're hot, you're not used to stuff like this.
Totally.
You know?
Yep. Oh, God, really hot people, I'm just like, I don't have anything to talk to you about because...
It's almost like a negative. Like it
is.
You know?
You don't have to try.
You didn't live in the real world.
Right. Anyway, so finally she texts her and she's like, I can't, she's physically impossible of saying I'm sorry. So she's just like, fuck work. You're coming to my show this Friday. I've got a ticket for you. You're going to come and see me. You can't turn down, Yeah. And Allison goes, text back. And she's like, well, I can't turn down an offer like that. I'll come see you.
I guess I can.
So after the show, they go to this cafe and it feels very intimate. And Natalia's already freaking out because Natalia's like, this woman thinks we're on a date. This is too intimate. On a date.
Why haven't you killed her yet?
And the waiter knows Natalia and is kind of like being tongue-in-cheek with Allison, like, oh, she never brings anybody here. And Natalia's like, sure,
yeah, what the fuck? Also, like, I'm like, is the people that hired her not, like, asking for an update?
She's got 3 weeks. So she did 1 week of recon.
Because she's not supposed to kill her until that 3 weeks.
She's done 1 week of recon, so now we're down to our last 2 weeks.
Forced to date, really.
Yep. They have a very deep conversation in this cafe about life and circumstance and emotion. And Allison is emotional and she feels everything very deeply. And she feels like that is what life is all about. And Natalia doesn't feel anything. Or so she says.
Okay.
And Allison doesn't get it. She was like, you're not getting the human experience. Like,
I get this.
Yeah. But, Natalia is so adamant. It's very clear. You're like, no one's buying that.
That you don't feel anything.
Right. Allison just doesn't get it. They're having this conversation. Natalia can't understand how Allison can just let her mom ruin her life. She's watched her for a week, and her mom is like, just terrible.
Which I'm like, this is a pretty funny time to be terrible to me. Right. When you have no power in your whole life and your quality of life depends on me.
Literally.
Yeah.
She's like immobile. And she's like, you sacrificed your music career for your mom. She can't wrap her mind around that, all this stuff. Either. And she thinks she needs a backbone. But throughout this heavy conversation they're having, Allison keeps smiling. It's heavy but light.
Yeah.
And Allison keeps smiling. And Natalia has this thought in her head. She's like, when she smiles, it's like sunshine coming through rain clouds. Oops.
Oh, you're feeling things.
You're feeling things.
Run.
I put feelings.
Get out. Run.
Uh-huh.
Before it's too late.
The tension, I can't stress this enough. This author really builds the tension so well that you're just like, I'm feeling this. I feel like it's good. Fuck with it. So after a while,
identifying with characters deeply.
I am.
That we're reading about.
So they walk back to the parking garage, and it starts raining, and Allison's shirt starts to get a little see-through.
Oh my God, Allison, you...
And she catches Natalia looking at her breasts.
My eyes are up here.
Yep. Good one, Paul.
Thank you.
So they get to her car, and Allison is like, oh, I thought you'd like drive a motorcycle or something cool like that.
She does.
That's a weird thing to say.
So she was the assassin hired to kill
Natalia goes, no, that wouldn't be very practical for a cellist. I drive this. Like, okay.
But she does.
And she goes, you don't even ride recreationally? She goes, nope.
Okay, stalker.
Allison, there's a little tension after that. Allison pulls Natalia into her and stares up at her because she's like 5'11", and I'm picturing Allison as like 5'4". And Natalia leans into her a little bit too, and they're just staring at each other's mouths and eyes, and Allison whispers, Natalia, please. But Natalia comes to it, and she pushes her away. And Allison's like, oh God, I'm sorry. I've made a fool of myself. Why would someone of your stature be into a nobody, administrative assistant, you know? And she's like, I'm sorry. I gotta go. And she gets in her car and she drives off. And of course, Natalia's standing there like, what just happened? What have I done? Slipping. And so at home, Natalia calls her colleague and she says, I need to know who this woman is. I need more. And I don't care that they paid more for no questions asked. I need more. She's an innocent and I need to know why the families want her dead. And the woman is like, you're going soft. You know you can't get more into it. We're not doing that. And Natalia says something. I can't remember what it was, what she said, but she said something, and the woman goes, is that how you speak to your mother? And Natalia goes, stepmother.
Oh.
So who, like, is in charge of getting her jobs is her stepmother.
Her stepmom? Mm-hmm. Is her dad still alive?
He is still alive. He's in a nursing home. He has Alzheimer's. But he's in Australia. He's Russian. He was a Russian military man, but he now lives in Australia in a old folks home.
Okay.
We find that out later.
Family is complicated.
So this woman, her stepmother, was married to her Russian father for a while, like when Requiem was young, like 24 years ago. Actually, when Requiem was maybe even like 16. And her stepmom, Lola, was probably like 24 or 25.
That sounds about right. Men, fucking pigs.
Totally.
Yeah.
So Lola's not that much older than Requiem, maybe 6 years. So she's in her 40s too. After that conversation with Lola, Natalia hangs up and she's like, Lola's right. I'm being unprofessional. I can't ask these questions. I need to just shut the fuck up, leave her alone. Business is business. If I have to kill her, then I have to kill her. That's what we're doing.
Finally making some sense, man.
So she ignores Allison for 2 days and doesn't respond to any of the texts that Allison sends her. And she's given intel that Victor Raven, her other Mark, might be at his daughter's soccer game. And she's like, typical fucking breeder, risking his life to go watch his kid play soccer.
Yeah.
So she goes to do some recon to try and find Victor. And when she gets there, she's like, what am I seeing? Who is this? Allison's coaching the soccer team.
I don't trust this Allison bitch. I think she's a plant. I think she's a trap to be set to catch our girl. And she's going to find out. And she's going to be like, so you're telling me all these feelings I'm having, I was manipulated into feeling them. And it's going to make her shut off forever.
I can't wait to hear how your guesses evolve as we keep going. Okay. And don't stop guessing.
I will never stop guessing.
Okay, good.
Actually, I couldn't. I tried. I've tried.
So she's like, what the fuck? Why is she here? No one gave me intel that she was a soccer coach. I never saw her do this. So Allison sees her and gets this like huge smile on her face. And she's like, how did you know I'd be here? Whatever. I'm just glad to see you. Happy that you're here.
Yeah.
And she's like, why don't you come out to lunch with us? And Requiem is like, us. And up comes this girl running. She's like 13.
Okay.
And
I thought it was going to be like her girlfriend.
No.
And I was like, now you're dead. Now I've got no problem killing you.
Instant. In front of all these kids at the soccer game. And the girl's name is Haley. And it's revealed that she is Allison's niece. And she's
daughter.
Babysitting her because her dad was a no-show. And Natalia kind of perks up. She's like, oh, her dad was a no-show. Is this Victor Raven's daughter? So she's like,
So then Victor Raven's daughter is Allison's niece?
Well, this is what Requiem is thinking it could be a possibility.
Okay.
So she's like, yeah, I'll go to lunch with you guys. So while Allison is away ordering the food, Haley and Natalia are at the table, and she's like, so how long have you been dating my aunt?
Oh,
and Natalia's like, I'm not dating her.
Yeah.
Whatever, Allison comes back, and they sit down. The kid goes, something, my friend Petey, he's gay too. Allison goes, it's rude to announce people's and Natalia goes, it's rude to announce people's sexualities to other people. What if blah, 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 blah. And I don't know, something... homophobe. I'm not a homophobe, Natalia Bitback, Starling, and anything. And everything else is none of your damn business. She's just like snarky to this little teen. She hates this little teen or whatever.
Don't talk.
Right? Yeah. I just thought that was funny. Anyway. Oh, so Haley says, I overheard Mom talking to Dad once, like a few years ago. She was asking him to treat her better at work, talking about Allison. And he said he couldn't, or it'd look like nepotism. And besides, no way the rest of the team wanted some dyke getting all the good jobs.
Excuse me? The little girl said this? I'll pop her in the mouth.
But that's what she overheard her dad saying.
Right, I won't pop her in her mouth.
And he said that Allison was too pathetic to do anything but paperwork anyway. No one would take her seriously.
Oh, wait, but is her dad that corrupt cop?
So now we're peeling the layers. So even as the reader, I'm like, her dad must be Barry Moore.
Yeah.
And Allison's sister must be married to him. Yes.
No, why are we killing Allison about it?
Don't know. So
and why does Allison act like she's a fucking assassin sent to kill... What's her name? Natalia?
Yeah, she doesn't really.
I think she says.
She just knows more than we think.
Yeah, I'm like, why do you know about the motorcycle?
Right.
Did you see me make that girl eat me out in that alley on my motorcycle? Like, what?
Yes.
What do you know?
Anyway, so I typed. So at this point, I'm thinking her dad is the corrupt as fuck police detective, and his wife is Allison's sister. So as they're eating, and Haley's just like blown up her spot, she's just like, I know you guys are dating. I know you like my aunt. I can clearly see that you like her. Whatever. Just being a like bratty little teen.
Yeah. Ugh.
Natalia looks over, and who does she see?
Victor.
Outside. Victor Raven.
Okay.
Staring at her. And Victor knows who she is.
Oh.
Everyone in these crime families knows who Requiem is.
That seems crazy.
Because she does work for all of them.
Okay.
Yeah. She'll be hired by anybody.
I get it.
So, take a T real quick. And he has his arm around his daughter, presumably.
Yeah.
And his new bodyguard is standing right next to him.
Sasha.
Sonia Kim.
Sonia.
Yep.
Damn.
So she's
I'm not remembering the names well.
That's okay.
Sonia.
Well, there's like 35 of them.
Yeah.
So Sonia's there staring at Requiem. Okay. Natalia.
Yeah. Horny.
Yeah.
Horned up.
Right. And so Sonia then eyes Allison and Haley. Yeah.
Okay.
And gets this huge smile on her face.
A whole conversation with no word said.
Yep. Literally.
Yeah.
Say less.
Yeah.
Say nothing at all.
We just figured out what's going on now.
Yep. And so she gets this big, huge grin on her face, and Natalia's stomach drops, and she just stands up, and she's like, I have to go right fucking now.
No,
Bye.
you need to stay here and
leaves.
Protect us.
Well, she's going to go outside.
Obviously.
So she goes outside, and Victor, she can hear tires screech off. She's like, well, Victor and his daughter obviously just ran. And she's walking, and she feels a knife
obviously
out her throat, and she's like brought back, and Sonia's got her. And finally, after a struggle, she gets out of her grip and slams her down on the ground. And in that moment, Allison comes running out and is like, Natalia, you left so quickly, and sees them on the ground, and then sees Sonia, who's all fucked up. And she's like, what's this? What's going on?
This is my ex.
And
we're fighting.
Sonia goes, tell her who I am. Tell her what we've done. Tell her you fucked me. And all this shit.
Lesbian drama.
And she's getting like this huge rise out of Natalia. She's like shaking, like looking at Sonia, like, shut the fuck up. And Allison is just like, I'm going to go.
Yeah, clearly you guys need to work something
and runs away. Now, Sonia is like taunting her. She's like, clearly you fucking care about that woman. Look at you. Look at the mess you are. It's true. The rumors are true. You've gone soft.
Oh my God.
It's only been like a week and a half.
The rumors move so fast.
They do.
In these criminal underworlds.
And she goes, why else are you beating me up and not going after Victor? I know he's your mark. Like, and
I don't want you to kill my girlfriend.
So Natalia's like, fuck, she's right. So she runs to her motorcycle, races off after Victor, and she comes to a roundabout, and at like one side of the roundabout, she can see like an overturned Suburban, and it's smashed into a tree. Oh my God. And so she goes over there, and Victor is clearly fucked up.
Oh, so he crashed while trying to get away?
Yep. She can see kind of like a dog sitting over there, and she's like, he must have veered to get away from this, to not hit this dog.
Hit the dog. I'm not one to like do that, but like...
No, I didn't think you would be.
What?
Well, yeah, because now he's dead.
But if you're like a crime lord, like I feel like you would just hit the dog.
I feel like you would too.
I would swerve.
Yeah. He says something like, Kelly, get my daughter, Kelly. Yeah. And then he dies. And
does that count? Does she look at the money?
She does.
Okay.
Because no one knows she didn't kill him.
Yeah, that's right.
She could have fucked with his truck,
right.
you know?
Well, and you know
no
what?
one knows the dog was there.
Like, in the grand scheme of things, she did kill him.
Sure.
Her presence was what made her run, you know.
You're so right, Paul.
Okay.
Oh, right before he dies, he was like, help, get Kelly. And she goes, why would I help you? You know I've been coming for you. And he says, but I gave you work. I gave you a hit on a woman. And she goes, what? Who gave you the order? Who was...
Who did it?
Who was the climate...
Who was the climate crisis? Tell me.
Who wanted her dead? But then he dies, obviously. So she leaves, speeding off. Kelly's clearly alive and fine. So she's like, you're not my fucking problem.
Oh, she's not fine.
Leaves. No, her dad
just died in front of her.
In a car wreck.
In a car wreck that she was in.
Uh-huh. And so she's driving away and she's like, fuck, I've let this spiral so far out of control. She's just not letting herself admit that she has feelings.
Amen.
So she pulls out her phone and blocks Allison's number.
Amen. Do you know what? This is so lesbian.
It is. I know.
This is so lesbian.
I wonder if the author's gay. I want to look into that. Anyway, 2 days later, the day has arrived. She's supposed to kill Allison today. And she's in her home. She's a neurotic mess. She's cleaning like mad, steaming her floors, vacuuming her curtains, alphabetizing her storage room.
Okay.
Just going insane.
Okay. So she's got more than one thing going on,
sure.
I would actually say.
Yeah. And she's thinking about watching the life drain from Allison's eyes, and she's just like throws up. Like, I'm going to be sick thinking about that. I can't kill this woman.
We're faking her death. Totally. We're getting a new identity.
Get
like, come on.
Yes.
If anybody could do this, it's you.
Yes, dude. And so later that day, she is at the Victorian Cup, which is like the Kentucky Derby. It's a horse race. The elite go there, and she's there performing with her little orchestra. So Amanda Marks is there.
Her little orchestra. Her little world famous orchestra.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just the Philharmonic.
Yeah.
And so they're in some fancy tent with a bunch of millionaires, and she looks up while she's whatever and playing the instrument.
Yeah.
And slapping the bass.
Slapping the bass.
And then she looks up and she sees Allison and Haley there. And she's like,
what's Haley doing here?
Yeah. And then she looks over and she sees this bodyguard who she recognizes. And he's like points his fingers in a finger gun at Haley and Allison.
Oh.
And like shoots them. And then like,
yeah.
And she's like, oh my God. And she's playing and she's like, there's 4 minutes left of this song. And she sees Allison and Haley leave and him follow her. And she's like, I can't get up. I have to play this song.
Rush it, bitch.
So 4 minutes goes by finally. And she's like, I gotta go. And follows there's like, it's like kind of muddy in the grass. She's like following these footprints and she gets back behind into like the back area and sees this big, huge motorhome. And so she like just opens it up.
Unlocked.
It's unlocked. And inside is Lola, her stepmom, just leaning back, chilling with a glass of champagne.
Lola set it up.
And Natalia's like, what the fuck are you doing here? And Lola starts talking about the hit that she was supposed to do that she hasn't done.
Allison.
And she's like, let me guess, you've heard some stuff from Sonia. Sonia's out here running her mouth.
That jealous bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. And Lola confirms, and Natalia says, I'm not going soft. You made me into this.
I'm going hard. In fact.
Uh-huh. And she goes, you made me into this killing machine in exchange for a scholarship, and you knew I couldn't turn down. And Lola says, oh, come on, you know that scholarship at the conservatory wasn't the only reason you agreed to becoming a killing machine for me. And Natalia yells, "Don't go there. We're not talking about that."
What are we not talking about?
Then Lola tells her,
dude, this is drama.
You need to, it is. This scene, reading this scene, I was like, how do I type this out? It was so intense. Then Lola tells her, you need to kill Allison now, today, to prove you haven't gone soft, or worse, fallen in love with someone.
That is worse.
And Natalia goes, don't be absurd.
Yeah.
I don't do that.
Yeah.
And so Lola says, you have 3 options. You kill them both now and prove you're not going soft. I find someone else to kill them and try to repair your reputation. Or they don't die at all, but that comes at a very high price.
What's the price?
And Natalia goes, what's the price?
Yeah.
And Lola just stares at her, and Natalia realizes she's fucked up.
That was a test.
Yep. Can't
Shit.
say what was, yeah.
Fucking walked into that one.
Yep.
Shit.
So she showed her cards. Walked
Into it. Yeah. Damn it, Lola.
Yep. And Lola's like, that'll be all from you.
Yeah.
And Nat's like, I'm just typing Nat now. I'm just saying Nat now because I can't say Natalia.
Yeah. Okay.
Nat's like, that's all? You're dismissing me for good? After 24 years, we're family. And she goes, yes, I'm done with you. You're compromised. I'll hire Sonia to finish the job. I'll mold her into my new monster. She'll become my new
Honestly, respect. With that, you're right.
Mm-hmm. So now we get a massive flashback that explains everything.
Oh, great.
So, okay, so and some of this I can't even remember. There's just so much.
Yeah.
And there's only 268
Well, no,
pages.
you keep when you referencing things, it's 6 more pages.
But the pages
this is
this
book is you hauling. That's how gay this book is.
Yeah, for sure, dude. So when Nat was 14, she met Lola, who was, I wrote, probably 25.
Okay.
One day, Nat got in trouble at school for beating up a boy, and Lola picked her up and said, if you want to hurt someone, you must make sure you're never caught, or better yet, get someone else in trouble for it. And then it all started.
Oh, yeah.
So after a couple years, Lola got tired of Natalia's dad.
Yeah.
And had picked up a boyfriend on the side who was part of a notorious Asian gang. It was Dimitri.
Oh, not Ken Lee.
It was Ken Lee's enforcer, Dimitri.
Yeah.
So after divorcing Nat's father, Lola and Nat moved away together to Asia.
That's not your stepmom then. That's your former stepmom.
Yeah. So after a while, Natalia developed a crush on her stepmother. In fact, she fell in love. Lola was her first love.
Oh, wow.
Unrequited.
There's a lot to peel back there.
There's a lot there.
Wow.
So Natalia fell in love with Lola. One day Lola said something about men and stuff, and Natalia just kind of looked at her and said, I'm not interested in men.
Yeah, fuck
and
men.
It went unspoken. She never confessed it to Lola, but Lola knew, and Lola got off on that power she had over Natalia. And she used it to her advantage in a very bad way.
One of those.
Uh-huh. Anyway, so they moved to live with Dimitri. And Lola was a manipulative mastermind. I mean, she
obviously
was playing these men.
With a name like Lola?
Yep.
Yeah.
And so she soon realized she hated Dimitri once he became abusive towards her, but she knew trying to divorce him was going to be impossible.
Yeah, he's an assassin.
You're not getting a divorce.
Yeah.
So she came up with a plan. She convinced Lee and Dimitri that Nat could be their next asset, a ghost, who would ever guess this cello-playing woman is an assassin.
None of us regular people, but it sounds like every fucking criminal in the world knows who she is.
So she's like, you train her. Let's fund her to go to Vienna for 5 years, music school, whatever, become this world-renowned, blah, blah, blah. She'll become your monster or whatever. And then on the side, Lola looks at Natalia and is like, once you become this monster, I want you to kill Dimitri. We're going to defect. I'm going to be the matriarch of that.
Honestly? Okay.
Yeah, and then you won't have to kill anymore. You won't have to kill
I don't believe any of that.
Right.
But as far as ambition goes and plans go for Lola, okay.
Sure.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. So, that had been the plan. The reality turned out a little differently. No one had anticipated how enthusiastically Melbourne's crime bosses would take killing their own, or how long their rage would drag on for. How well Dimitri's new gang, the Fleet Crew, would do at carving out a place in the crime world. And no one anticipated how perfectly well-suited Natalia Svetnenko would be to a career that was only supposed to be temporary. People generally assumed she'd stay on for the money. She didn't do it for so tawdry an outcome. She did it because she was an artisan, because she was brilliant at it. She always did it for Lola, who smiled at her a special smile whenever she'd done a hit everyone deemed impossible. So she's doing it for the praise that she gets from Lola. So she's
still doing it for Lola up until Allison comes along. Damn.
And she did it because and she also did it because the moment of watching a soul leave a body was the same sensation she experienced when she was lost in her music. She was lent wings to soar, immortal, bruising her skin against the sun, and at any moment she could fall, but she hadn't. She did it for the rush that had no equal. She did it because she could, and now it could all be over. Her partnership with Lola, all because of a curious little mouse she couldn't bring herself to kill. What of them, Requiem said. There's a door closed, and we're assuming that Haley and Allison are in there. She says, what of them? Lola laughed savagely. Even now, still you ask. Well, fine, you asked for the price. The price to let them both walk is your music, your talent.
We're going to break my hands?
Lola takes out a gun and tells Requiem to put her hands on the table.
Oh my God!
And she's going to shoot her hands.
No!
Yeah.
This is crazy.
I know.
This is crazy.
Isn't this what we just...
Dude, lesbians.
Uh-huh. And so Lola puts her hand on the table and she's like, I despise you.
No. There's no guarantee they're not still going to kill them and you.
Right. Hello. And in her head, she's like, why? Why am I doing this? Why does Lola still have this power over me? I'm 41 years old. Why does she, And Lola says, I still carry so much power over you, don't I? Just taunting the fuck out of her. Yeah. Oh, Lola's a piece of shit. Finally, because she got frozen. She fight or freeze. She froze. Yeah. Finally, she's able to start moving a little bit. And she kicks Lola.
Thank you.
And there's this massive struggle, and a lot of shit is said. I'm not going to get into it. But eventually, she breaks both of Lola's wrists and storms in that other room.
This is a body horror movie.
For sure.
This is grossing me out.
Storms in the room, hog ties the bodyguard, the guy that's in there. And
the bodyguard sucked at guarding this body.
For sure. So she goes to Allison and Haley and gets them free, and she looks at Allison and she goes, who is her father? And she says, Barry Moore. And Natalia goes, so you're a cop? And Allison says, homicide detective. And you're Requiem. End of chapter. We find out her name is Emily Allison Ryan. And Requiem thinks that that's where the disconnect came from her hacker not being able to know. She's like, why didn't my hacker tell me this was a fucking cop? Yeah, no shit.
Your hacker sucks.
Right. He's fired. Yeah. He's dead, actually.
Yeah.
So, cut to later that night. They leave. The cops come, and because she's a cop, Allison. So she's like, I'm getting the fuck out of here. So, later that night, she's visiting her father. This is when we find out he has Alzheimer's and that he's in Australia with her. But today he's lucid. So they have this beautiful conversation. I'm sobbing. It's very heartfelt. It's very sad.
Okay.
But eventually her father says, she goes, I'm going away to play music in Europe for a little while. And he says, I just want happiness for you. I wish you would let yourself find love. You have to let yourself love. And the significance is because he's a Russian military guy, and even he's saying she needs to let herself love, blah, blah, blah. It was heartbreaking. Anyway, so Nat calls, now that Lola's run off with her broken wrist. She's like, Lola's about to blow shit up. I don't know what to do. So she calls the 3 crime bosses and tells them she's no longer Lola's dog. She is independent, and she's for hire for anyone. Highest bidder.
Oh my God, dude.
One of the crime bosses, Saul, loves this, and he wants to be on her side. And he says, and she tells him, she's one condition, I'll work for you if Emily Allison Ryan and her niece Haley Moore are on the whitelist. No one touches them, no matter what.
Oh, she still got it bad.
And he agrees. Yeah, she still got it bad.
But I mean, so they're on the whitelist for one of the...
I know, right? Yeah.
We've got others.
For sure. So cut to the next morning. Natalia is leaving for Paris, and she gets an alert on her phone that someone is in her house. And she's like, how the fuck did someone get in here? This is a fortress. It's Allison.
How'd she get in here?
She guessed the code.
Because she knows her so well.
Because she knows her so well. Uh-huh. It's the birthday of one of Natalia's favorite composers.
Fucking nerd.
Yep. Anyway, Natalia's pissed that she's there. She throws Allison up against the wall.
Yeah, you are a cop.
Right. And is looking for a wire. So she's frisking
her. Every part
up
of her.
In there.
Yeah, up in there.
And then she's like touching her breasts, and she like feels her nipples over the bra.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And Allison says some stuff. Oh, Allison says some stuff like, oh, what are you going to do to me? Are you going to kill me with this, or this? And Natalia's like, those are some methods I used like 10 years ago. How does this woman know so much about
with me?
She's like, how long has she been watching me? She leaned closer, eyes glittering. I will answer your question. I have thought about it. I have thought about you and me like this. Because Allison was like, have you ever thought about us being more while she's being frisked? She's like, I know you think about me.
What a weird time to bring it up.
I will answer your question. I have thought about it. I've thought about you and me like this. I don't do love, but oh, little mouse, I know you do. And it would hurt you if I took you and made you beg for more and tossed you aside. I would crush you as though I'd squeeze the life right out of you. And even knowing that, I would bet there's a part of you right now that wants me anyway. Their lips virtually touching. She rolled her hips provocatively against Allison Ryan to punctuate her point and heard a soft moan. She smirked and shifted her hand to Ryan's waistband. To her shock, she found herself spun around and slammed against the wall with force. What the hell are you doing? I mean, what in the hell, Natalia? And don't give me that Requiem power seduction routine, because I know underneath this little performance art that you're still just Natalia. Natalia who's terrified you might, feel something. Half an honest-to-God emotion you haven't prepped for in months in advance.
Who
like
the
one
fuck
of your
are
fancy
you?
concerts.
Who are you to talk to me like this?
Yeah. So they have this whole thing. And now this is where it's going to get a little hard to explain because there's so many details packed into these chapters.
I can't believe we're not at the end of this book.
I know.
The amount of things that have happened.
We're getting close. Allison tells her that Natalia was one of two suspects she thought could be Requiem that she's been following.
Who'd she think the other one was? Sasha? Be real.
That's Sonia.
But no. God.
But no. And Natalia's like, who's the other suspect?
Yeah. What other bitch? So there's another bitch is what you're telling me.
And Allison just looks at her and is like, damn it, Natalia, why did you have to be her? Why did you really have to be Requiem?
Yeah, why'd the hot one have to be her?
Uh-huh. So now the tension's gone. They're just talking.
It's not over. I'd like to know who the other one was.
Yes. Well, we're going to get into it.
Because if we just brush over that, I'm not...
No, it's happening.
I can't let it go.
You might have to wait like a couple pages, but it's happening. So Allison tells her, she's like, I'm not arresting you. And Natalia keeps saying, anything that's said in here is not admissible in court. Like, you're fucking...
Don't trust cops.
Right.
Especially when they say shit like that.
And Allison keeps saying, as far as anyone's concerned, this is just me and you right now. I'm still in bed at my house. Like, I'm not doing anything. I have no fucking, like, I'm not here to do that. I want to talk to you as me and you and whatever we are. I think my lawyer should be present. For sure. And she's like, I don't have, and also they're dancing around. Requiem is not saying, yes, I'm Requiem. She's like, oh, I don't know about that. Like, and, obviously, Allison has no evidence. It's all circumstantial. I mean, she has nothing concrete.
Well, didn't she get kidnapped in the... Didn't Lola kidnap her?
Yeah. But Lola did.
Yeah, I'd be like, well, and then remember you showed up and let us out and had a conversation where you kept getting called.
Yeah, but she has no evidence to... There's like 37 murders or whatever. She's just no evidence. What is a jury going to convict her on?
Being hot
right now.
And talented.
Exactly. Thank you, Paul. And that's what Natalia thinks. Yeah. Nat's like, you really came here with no protection after she frisks her and they talk for a little while. And she goes, well, not no protection.
I brought a dental dam.
And she whistles and her red healer comes running in.
A red healer?
A red healer.
That's what kind of dog I have.
Oh, I knew you'd like that.
Okay, I do like that.
And so this is Allison's dog, 15 years old.
And still kicking. And he will for another 5 to 10 years.
Anyway, so, and of course, the red healer falls in love with Natalia instantly.
And healers only like one person, so it's like really a big deal if they like you.
You got it, Paul. And so Allison's like, what protection you are to the red healer, Anyway, so Nat's like, tell me why you're here. Why are you in my house? And she says 3 things. 1, I needed to say thank you for saving my niece. 2, I found a piece of chaotic music that I think you're actually going to enjoy. 3.
Bust his pussy open.
Oh, and then she doesn't get to 3 yet. Natalia's like, oh, she's joking around. We're going to bring it back to this chaotic music thing. So she gives her the headphones and she listens to it. And to Natalia's surprise, she does love it.
Oh my goodness.
And she goes, who composed this? And Allison says, I did.
I did.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And Natalia's blown away. And Allison says it's a requiem for our immortality.
Okay. Name drop.
Head drop. Anyway, Allison says the 3rd reason is to thank you for not killing me once the 3 weeks were up. And Requiem's like,
how did you know about that? Because you took the hit out on yourself to get my attention. Okay.
Allison tells...
That's a pretty good plan.
Yep. Allison tells her... Now we're getting another long-ass, like, explaining things.
Yeah.
Allison tells her she started secretly studying all the gangland war murders that started back in 1998. After a year, she had a theory that it was one person doing all these murders, an assassin.
This is literally the plot of Killing Eve. This is like the trailer.
I can't remember Killing Eve.
Yeah.
Anyway, and she thought it was a woman, and she presented this
literally this, and then no one would believe that it could be a woman that would do all these murders.
Well, we'll have to see when Killing Eve was written or published. Yeah. So who?
I mean, nothing's original, but I'm just saying this is really close now.
So she presented that to her boss / brother-in-law, Barry Moore, and he was basically like, "You're an absolute idiot if you think all these gang deaths were from the same hired person, and you're a stupid woman if you think it was a woman."
Yeah.
And
don't be such a feminist.
He was like, it reeks of testosterone or something like that. And he's like, don't ever talk to me about this again. And Allison was like,
at Christmas.
Yeah.
I'll see you at Thanksgiving.
Meanwhile, they're in his backyard.
Yeah.
But Allison was like, fuck that. I'm not stopping. I'm going to prove this shit. And in a case file, she found a recording that where the informant used the name Rec. And she thought W-R-E-C-K.
Like any normal person would think.
R-E-Q.
Yeah.
And so she focused on that for like a year. And the informant was Victor Raven, which is why he was...
Now had a hit on him.
Had a hit on him because he was an informant. So she just, for a very long time, was like, what could Rec mean? What could Rec mean? Could it, she's racking her brain.
Yeah.
Trying to make a connection. Well, that night, we're back in time now, Paul.
Okay.
That night, she went to the orchestra to see Amanda Marks play the violin. Mm-hmm. Tchaikovsky.
Of course.
It was the night that Natalia killed Yuli Bush. Yep. And it just kind of dawned on her. She was like, Requiem. I wonder if it's Requiem. If it's not, it should be.
But where did that word come from out of nowhere?
She's psychic.
She is psychic. I knew that.
Uh-huh.
I'm psychic. And it's not like she goes by that name except for when she's killing people. Uh-huh. That's not like her stage name.
No. Uh-uh.
It's a weird connection to make.
Well, she just thought it was a woman, blah, 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 whatever. So at the after party, she sees Requiem, obviously, because they had that moment where they were staring at each other. And she's, like, intrigued by her. And later that night... later that night, she's humming the song that Natalia played, and it hits her, Requiem. The killer's name must be Requiem. If it's not, it should be. Kind of a thing.
That didn't explain anything further.
Sorry.
That was nothing.
Well...
Did she think that Amanda Marks was the other potential assassin?
She did.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's laughable.
Allison perched on the cream-colored leather couch in Natalia's home and regarded the astonished look on the assassin's face as the question hung in the room. Who had put the hit on her? I've been tracking Requiem for 2 years. 2 years of spending every waking hour on my theory. Once I worked out that Rec was short for Requiem, everything pointed to her being a musician, and not just any musician, one of extraordinary discipline to carry out the killings. There was subtlety there, restraint, also a mocking playfulness. She was delicate yet powerful, poetic yet artistic. She killed and made it a message, like a mockery of her victim's patheticness. So, Allison's just going on her gut.
Leaps and bounds.
Yes,
is what has just happened. It's fine. I'm along for the ride.
Cool.
But that is hilarious.
It makes more sense when you read it. There were so many details. I was like, I could write it. It'd be like a 5-hour-long episode.
Okay.
So there's some stuff I'm leaving out.
I'll just respect that there's a bunch of great details that I'm missing, and she got it.
Thank you, Paul.
She figured it out.
So after digging and digging, now she's looking into Barry and why these murders are going unsolved. All the crime, thing. He gets pissed and calls her in his office and is like, I have a job for you in the Northern Territory. They need a homicide detective, and you're leaving in 4 weeks. And if you don't, I'll make sure you never see your sister or niece again, and that red healer of yours you keep at my place.
You watch your fucking mouth.
Is as good as dead.
Wow. That's why we had established she was a dog killer. Okay.
Uh-huh.
All right. Okay.
He goes, so you're out of here. No more sticking your nose where it don't belong. Because he knows she's on to him being a fucking...
bad guy.
Bribe an ass, whatever, Yeah. So she's like, the rumors are true. He's a fucking sociopath. And she's like, I have got 4 weeks left to prove this shit.
So that's why you have to kill me before 3 weeks are up.
Exactly. And so that was back in time still. So she did end up getting a tip from a kid who witnessed the murder that was in the prologue of the book.
Okay.
And the kid said the killer was tall, blasting classical music, and then got on a motorcycle and wailed off. And so she was cross-referencing her list of suspects. Natalia, she was seeing what women in the orchestra had registered motorcycle licenses.
Oh, wow.
And Natalia doesn't have one.
Of course not. Why would an assassin have one?
Right. But Amanda was registered to have a motorcycle. So now she's all in on Amanda being her main suspect. Okay. And then Amanda reaches out to her because they met at that VIP after party. This is a little weird tidbit, but Amanda reaches out to her and won't leave Allison alone for a while. And it's starting to freak Allison out. And they go out to lunch one day, and it's apparent that Amanda is a narcissist. And she starts talking about Allison, and then she starts talking about bondage and pain and all this shit. And Allison's like, this bitch is the killer. This is the fucking killer. Yeah, she's the assassin.
Killer. Well, you know what? That's a misconception that people that are into bondage must be killers.
Right. Hello.
And that's what you get.
That is what you get.
That's what you get.
So meanwhile, cut to back in the living room. Nat is offended. She's like, you thought that fucking idiot was Requiem?
You thought that dumb bitch was me.
Anyway, Allison, long story short, tells her, I put the hit out on myself.
Obviously.
And Natalia goes, you're suicidal.
Because I would have killed your ass if I didn't love you so much. Mm-hmm. And don't you forget it. Mm-hmm. Give me a kiss.
Give me a kiss.
Give me a kiss.
Let me go down on you.
Yeah.
Anyway, so then everything comes out in the open, and she tells Allison that Lola is her stepmother. Because Allison was like, what was
and
up
that you're
with
in love
you?
with her?
I don't know if that comes out now.
Yeah, well, it should come out. That's baggage, baby.
Yeah.
That's heavy baggage.
And that Lola is the crime boss of the fleet crew since Dimitri was murdered, aka Requiem killed Dimitri.
Yeah.
Allison's like, well, that's it. Help me take down Lola then. A crime boss is big potatoes. Like, we could get you in witness protection. And Nat's like, whoa, no. Yeah. I will not be caged.
I'm not, you know what? You need protection from me.
Yeah.
All right.
She goes, I will not ever do that because I won't.
I'm not getting tied down.
Nope. She goes, no picket fences for me.
No.
So she keeps telling her all this shit. She's like, I got to go away for a while anyway. Music is what I'm going to focus on. And they're still dancing around the fact that Natalia won't admit to being Requiem. And Allison's like, are you retiring? And Nat is like, I would never retire from music. And Allison just like rolls her eyes.
Yeah.
Anyway, Natalia gets up and she's like, I need you to watch something for me while I'm gone. And gives her African violet. And she goes, you want me to plant it for you? After they've had this, all this shit's coming out.
Yeah.
And she goes, I mean, isn't that something friends do for each other?
Are we friends?
What
is this?
Yeah.
What's with this flower? Is it like the only known antidote to that snail's poison?
No, African violets are just really finicky. They can't be touched by water, so you have to bottom water them, and they are really weird with sunlight. So people who have African violets...
then I don't want to watch your fucking finicky plant.
It's a thing.
I can't touch the sun. How am I going to get to my house?
Yeah. She's like, and you haven't killed me, so like clearly you are feeling things for me. Just fucking admit it. Yeah. And Natalia just won't. She won't admit it.
Those are pretty low standards.
Sure. That you won't kill me.
Oh, you won't kill me, so you must love me.
Yeah. I mean, I would have the same thought.
Well, of course you would. You're broken. Damn mad.
Aren't we all?
Yes, but some of us especially.
That's true. And Requiem, of course, is just like, I don't do love. I will not do love. And she's just like, I don't believe you. That's not true. You deserve love, and you need to figure that out. And Natalia's just like softening up a little bit, and she's like, I will miss you.
When you're dead. Boom.
Right. And she goes, and then Allison says something. She's like, all right, well, next time I see you, I'm arresting you. And Natalia's like, I'd like to see you try. Yeah. Then they part ways. And Allison heads home. And meanwhile, in that conversation, Requiem had been like, you need a back, but you need to stop living for your fucking mom and your bullshit brother-in-law. Go play music, blah, blah. So she gets newfound confidence, and she goes to her mom, and she's basically like, you're a cunt, and I'm moving out, and you're on your own.
Yeah. Get a in-health homemade.
Uh-huh. And then she types up this like draft email with newfound evidence, whatever, after their conversation.
Yeah.
And is going to send it to Barry and his boss. And she's like, yeah, but I told Natalia that I wouldn't say anything about what we just talked about.
What's new?
Right. So she does not hit send on that email.
Wow.
A few days later, a video surfaces. It's like breaking news. A video surfaces, and it is video footage of Barry Moore killing those two homeless guys and that dog.
Good. That's what's up. That's what's up. Put him on blast.
And Allison is just like stunned, like, holy fucking shit. And Barry's nowhere to be found. He's gone. And her sister is now alone with Haley, and they're glad he's gone, and a warrant is issued for his arrest. A month goes by. The department is under a new homicide lead. I mean, it's been pandemonium since that video came out. Barry's still on the run. Allison has been promoted to head of Gangland Operations Unit, and she's finally being recognized.
From executive assistant?
Right, which she never was.
Okay, that was a cover.
She was a homicide detective, but she was lowly, and no one took her serious because Barry would be like, oh yeah, this fucking lesbo over here that I had to hire because she's my wife's sister. Like, he said that to everyone in the...
HR?
Oh, no.
HR?
Yep. Like, and it even comes out later, which we'll get to. She's finally being recognized, blah, 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 blah. Meanwhile, over this past month, she received a message on Facebook that had like a link to a Google image from Harry Partch, which is a composer that we've previously talked about that Natalia loathes. And so Allison's like, this has to be Alice. It has to be Natalia. But in a month, all she got was one message with one photo. And the photo is like a photo of a piece of chocolate. And she's like, what the fuck is going on with this? So after a while, she Googles like hidden information in photos and finds out that photo images can sometimes store metadata.
Yeah, duh. I know that.
See?
I know that.
You're useful.
I am.
So embedded in this photo is a message, and there's a name and a date 2 days from now. And it's the name of Carlo Trioli's thug enforcer. And Nat gave her his location. And in 2 days, his arrest was made. And so Natalia kind of is an informant now.
Oh, it's like that.
A little bit.
Wow.
So she receives another photo a few days later, a week later, whatever. It's got metadata for Santos's enforcer and 2 other drug.
What is this?
Well, so Natalia, those people that she's giving up would have been marks that she would have killed, but she's not wanting to kill anymore. So she's having them get arrested instead of killing them.
Hate.
So Natalia keeps giving her information via images over the next 3 months.
Okay.
12 arrests are made.
Okay.
And then after 6 months, Allison receives a tip that comes through, and it's the big fish. It's Lola.
Okay. I'm killing Lola.
Yeah. So we're like months later.
Yeah.
And in this metadata is a location, an address, and a time, 5 a.m. And so they get everybody ready. Allison gets everybody ready.
I don't trust these cops to be like sneaky enough to like pull one over on Lola.
For sure. Well, and Lola's, she's a mastermind.
Yeah, I feel like she's got ears everywhere.
Yeah.
Like she would know that they were rallying the forces and she'd get out of there.
So the morning of that day, Allison's in like an unmarked car half a block away. Everyone's on comms, whatever. Yeah. They storm the hotel or whatever it is that all these people are in. And she can see them bring out Sonia Kim, and Sonia Kim's like putting up a fight. But Lola's not there. And she sees out of the corner of her eye something move. And she looks, and Lola's running away.
Oh, it's Lola's running away.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yep, down the street.
Chase her.
So she radios, and she's like, Lola, Sweetman on the run, send backup. I'm going to chase her. I'm on foot. I'm closest, whatever. So after a chase, and she's like halfway up a wall, she finally tackles her, gets Lola to the ground, and is like straddling her, and is like, fuck, I don't have any cuffs.
Oh my God, they're going to fuck.
They're going to fuck in the alley.
No.
No.
That would be so mad. And jealous. Turned on?
And Lola's looking at her, and she's like, you're a fucking cop?
Yeah.
And she goes, does Requiem know she's in love with a cop? And Allison stops, and she's like, love? Requiem doesn't do love.
Whoa.
Uh-huh. And then there's a struggle, and Lola says something. What does she say? She says, you most likely love my Requiem, or you would have arrested her a long time ago. And I understand that she didn't give you what you wanted. Maybe just gave you a taste. And then she left you for her one true love, her music. Lola's hand stroked...
Her mom.
Right.
Her stepmom.
Lola's hand stroked against her cheek as she jerked Allison's arm higher up her back with her other hand. Allison cried out, because now Lola's got the upper hand.
Yeah.
I understand you would love to be with her, and she won't give you that, Lola said seductively. Oh, and she is charismatic, isn't she? My Requiem. She's delicious to watch when she kills, too. She's like a raw, vicious, predatory panther, all power and sinew. A dark angel come to steal your soul, and she's ruthless. She's my greatest creation. She told you she doesn't do love. She believes it. I taught her to believe that.
You bitch.
Yep. And then she wraps her hands around Allison's head like she's going to snap her neck.
And then fucking Requiem's got to come.
Natalia comes in.
Yeah, that's right.
Natalia
Superhero moment.
Yep. Natalia throws Lola off, and she has a wire in her hand, and she's about to.
Oh my god, piano wire.
She's about to
Decapitate.
kill Lola, and Allison goes, "No,
ugh, dumb.
Don't. She's not worth it. You haven't killed in months. Don't start that again. Not because of me." Give me the cable, Allison demanded.
It's not because of you, bitch. It's because of everything else.
Right.
And then you pull it tight.
She goes, what? Why? And Allison goes, I'll do it. If she's going to die because you've made up your mind, I'll do it.
Oh my God, do it.
The net result will be the same, but you won't slip backwards. That's
do
absurd. Natalia says.
I'm like, do it. Prove it. Prove you love me. Kill her.
Show me.
Show me.
And then she goes, it's not the same. The first kill will always do you in, you know?
Oh,
and she goes, like it did you.
Yes.
Then there was silence. I got over it, Requiem finally said. And so will I. She reached for the cable and Requiem slapped her hand. She goes,
Let's
no,
level
I won't
this
let
playing
you.
field a little.
For sure.
You're a murderer, I'm a murderer.
Be a killer cop.
Yeah. Yes.
You know, get a little dark.
Yes. Sometimes you gotta get dark to protect the light.
But Allison's a ray of sunshine. She's just not gonna do it.
Well, it's cloudy, bitch. Kill her.
And then we hear, kill her or don't kill her. Make up your fucking minds, came a mocking voice from behind.
Oh, it's what's her
Because
face.
this shit's getting boring. All eyes swung to see Sonia Kim sauntering towards them.
What, did she kill all the cops that she was just like being...
So, Lola screams to Sonia, kill her, kill them. You're my loyal dog now. Says something like that to Sonia Kim. And
Not to Sonia Kim.
And Sonia just like, no, I'm not going to. I'm not your bitch. I'm nobody's bitch.
Yeah. I'm my own bitch.
And she takes her like special throwing knife right into Lola's neck. Lola dies.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I know Sonia stands on business.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
You know?
She's here to fucking kill.
But then we see that Sonia is like
mortally wounded.
Mortally wounded.
Okay.
And she killed a couple cops on her way.
Death by cop.
Uh-huh. And so there's like the saddest when Sonia's dying. It's so sad. I sobbed. Her and Requiem have this moment where she's like, call me Nobby. And she's like, oh, sweet little Nobby, you can rest now. And like all this shit.
Oh, wow. That is sad.
But then while she was dying.
It's fucked up because she kind of Lola'd her.
Yes, exactly.
Know?
And it talks about that in the book.
It's like, that shit runs downhill.
It does. But she like looks at Allison and is like, you're so lucky to have her love. And Natalia still no, I don't do
love
love.
Her.
Uh-huh. Yes.
Stop saying that.
She says, for the last time, I don't do love. And then when Sonia dies, we can hear like a helicopter above, like the cops are getting close. And so Natalia's like, I need to go.
Yeah,
I'm leaving and you're never
go.
going to see me again.
Yeah.
And like a little bit of Allison died in that moment.
Yeah, well, Oliver could have died earlier, so be chill.
Right. She realizes that Requiem truly wasn't lying. She doesn't do love. And she never will.
And that's that.
And it breaks her heart. Natalia's like, you know, this newfound, it's been like 9 months since they've seen each other. She's like, this newfound confidence looks good on you. I'm glad you're doing well. I'm glad this has worked out for you.
Yeah.
And then Allison's like, sad. And then she runs off. Natalia's gone. Requiem's gone.
Never see her again.
Allison is finally recognized by her team. One of the men who's been especially nasty to her is like, yeah, Barry would go around just mad talking shit about you.
And that's why I was so mean to you.
Right.
And so I shouldn't be held accountable for my actions. Mm-hmm. You fucking piece of shit.
Mm-hmm. So anyway, cut to 5 months later.
Okay.
Allison comes home one night. She opens her fridge, gets her drink, turns around. Natalia's sitting in her living room.
Boom. Snail in her mouth, dead.
They have some small talk, and then Allison goes over and puts some music on, classical music, of course.
Obviously.
And Allison's like, why are you here? 5 months. You ruined me. You broke me. Why are you here?
Because that's the lesbian life cycle.
And she goes, yeah.
And now we're back. Now we're going to get married.
Well, she goes, well, I came to check on my African violet, of course.
Oh. Actually, probably, right?
Yeah. She goes, no, really, I've been offered a permanent spot on the Vienna Philharmonic, so I've come down here. I've emptied my house, put it on the market, and I'm moving, and this is a permanent move, and I'm never coming back.
Yeah, bye. I'm thinking, why'd you come? I already knew you were gone. Bye.
Yeah, right? Like, what'd you
Twisting the knife.
Yeah. And she sees that her cello is like in the corner of the room. And she's like, why did you bring your cello here? And Natalia's like, you think I would leave a something in my hotel room? It's like the most valuable thing in the world.
Okay.
She's like, play something for me.
Obviously.
Right. So she plays something for her, and Natalia starts to get lost in the music and starts crying. Allison walks over to her and wipes the tear away. And Natalia's like, don't touch me.
Yeah.
Gets freaked the fuck out.
Boundaries. Dude, the autism is crazy.
Totally,
actually.
right?
It's funny they don't bring it up in the book.
I know, right? No autism representation in this one.
Well, quite a bit of it, actually.
Yeah, just not mentioned.
Not acknowledgement.
Yeah. And then Allison's like, emotions are not weakness, it's strength. And Natalia's like, what have you turned me into? What have you done?
Some little pussy bitch who cries and
she goes, this is chaos. This is chaotic, all these feelings. Yeah. And Allison's like, just be here with me.
No.
I'm going to kiss you now.
No.
And just like that, a switch is flipped and Requiem enters the room.
Kills her.
And she just starts taunting Allison like, oh, you'd like if, like all this shit, being a total cunt.
Oh man, she's so broken. It's awesome.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. And she's like, you can't tame me. You can't cage me. You never will. And she's just trying to push her away at this point. Yeah. And it's not working. So she goes for a different angle and she's like, I'm a murderer. You understand that? Like I've killed and they were innocent. I've killed innocents
do it again.
She goes, that's what you want? And Allison's like, I know I'm fucked up. I know this is bad, but yes, I want you.
Yeah.
I can't help but want you. And
they're going to break up in 6 months.
She's like, just stay the night. Let me show you how to make love. And Natalia's like, fuck that. I don't do that.
Yeah, fuck that.
I don't do that and I don't kiss.
No kiss. Okay.
I love dropping the no kiss.
No kiss. It's like, what are we even doing?
And Allison says, I know you were in love with Lola and that's why you won't love again.
Yeah. And it's creepy and it is weird.
Mm-hmm. You can do love, you just won't.
Yeah. And you just did it really bad one time.
Yeah.
Like really bad.
Totally. And she goes, I'll stay with you for one night and give you one night of passion. But after this, there's no more trying here.
Oh, you're going to be hooked on it.
And of course, and she goes, I'm going to ruin other women for you.
Yeah.
You'll never.
Yeah.
And Allison can't say no.
How could you?
Can't say no. And then Requiem goes, and by the way, this is right here.
The end.
The only sex scene in the book besides Sonia in chapter 2.
Are you kidding me?
Is right here.
Is this even a smut book?
Uh-huh. And Natalia looks at Allison and she goes, there are no safe words with me.
Oh!
Not safe.
Unsafe.
And
well, she's a killer.
She goes, you understand that, right? And Allison's like, Allison's like, yeah, no safe words. And bam. Nat rips her shirt open, rips her bra off, and she goes, get on the table. And so Allison goes and sits on her kitchen table. It's like a small apartment. Sits on her kitchen table and like faces Natalia, who's sitting on the couch in the living room. And Natalia's like, take your panties off, spread your legs, touch yourself.
Yeah.
But don't go inside. Don't you dare put a finger inside your pussy.
Oh my God, whoa.
Until I tell you to.
Or I'm going to kill you. I'd be like, you're going to kill me.
I'd be like, oh, I'm scared.
Well, you'd love it.
For sure.
Yeah. I know you're a freak like that.
Well,
you'd love it.
I like being a little scared.
Yeah, you do.
Sue me. So finally, she like closes her eyes and she starts like touching herself. And then Natalia gets up and Allison doesn't know this. And then when she opens her eyes, Natalia's on her knees on the floor in front of her, pushing her legs open.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And she's like, you love the sight of seeing me on my knees, don't you? Can't you feel the power? Can't you feel this power?
Yeah.
All this stuff.
Dunk on power.
And then Allison's like, you're getting off on this. And Natalia's like, obviously. I mean,
yeah, we're having sex.
I own you. And so she cut to, she starts going down on her. Cut to a couple hours later, Allison's on like her 4th orgasm, and we get a little bit of a breath play scene where Nat is choking her for real, not play pretend.
I think she knows how to choke.
And Allison is like scared, and she starts like clawing at her neck, and she remembered Natalia saying there are no safe words. Yeah. And she's like, I'm just going to put my trust in her and let this go. And when she does that, Natalia's like, good girl. And then says, you'll thank me later. And then makes her like come, releases her neck, and it's just like explosive.
Autoerotic asphyxiation.
Yep. Meanwhile, this entire time, Allison's buck naked, and Natalia hasn't taken a stitch of clothing off.
Power.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Power.
Yes, doctor.
And so Allison gets up and is like, tries to kiss her again. And she goes, no.
Yeah, no.
We're not doing that.
No lip stuff.
And she goes, it's my turn. Like, please let me just pleasure you. And Natalia doesn't let her. She's like, I'll give you a taste. You just can't take it for yourself.
Oh, okay.
So she finger blasts herself and then puts her fingers in Allison's mouth. And then after that, it basically just all comes crashing down because Natalia like had taken her clothes off, and she looks over at her folded clothes and she starts putting them on. And Allison's just like, well, this is it.
Yeah.
Like, I'm never going to see this woman again.
Pulls out a gun and kills her. I can't have you, no one can.
So then Natalia says, this is all there ever could be. The words were more forceful than needed, and Allison gave her an indignant look. Natalia glanced at her folded clothing on the chair, and Allison's heart sank over already. Natalia rose from the bed. The play of her muscles made her look like some lethal yet stunning goddess, a goddess Allison would like to worship a few more times, or for a few more decades. Why did she have to be you? Allison muttered again. It's not fair. She had to be someone, Allison. There's no force of power on Earth, no warlord, drug baron, gang leader, or arms dealer who can stay in business for long without an enforcer at their side. You'll be fine, Natalia said. Look at you. I told you to eat life. You sat down at the banquet table and ate 10 courses. You've shown them all. She goes, I don't care about them. It's you. I'll never forget you. Of course you won't, Natalia smiled. Not unkindly. How could you? She leaned forward and her fingers trailed Allison's cheek for a brief moment. It was the most tender thing she'd done to her all night. Try, though, please, because I can't change. Allison's heart lurched again. She knew that, but still it hurt. It's funny, Natalia added. People look at you and see the flaws, the small handful of chipped pieces you have because you never bother to hide them. They look at me and only see confidence, the mask. They never see the thousands of pieces shattered on the floor. Allison stood there in surprise. Underneath, we're perfect opposites of what we appear to be, Natalia mused. I'm broken, you're solid, so seek out someone else who is solid, someone who can love you. She goes, did you ever feel anything for me?
Oh my God.
And Natalia says, haven't you been listening? I've told you so many times in so many ways. You already know the answer to that question. And she leaves.
Oh.
Epilogue. It's been a little over a year.
Okay.
And not a word has been said between them. And Allison has tried to go on living life. She's tried, but the shadow...
Ruined.
Yeah, she's ruined. She's performing again, though.
Good for her.
And so she's leaving her performance one night, and standing in the parking lot is Natalia against her car. And she's... gasps.
You'll never see me again. They always
a year
come
later.
back.
They do. They do always come back. Whatever. They have their reunion, and Natalia asks if she'll move to Europe. She's like, I've come back for you.
This is so lesbian. Mm-hmm. I never want to see you again. You'll never see me. We'll never change. Do you want to move to another country with me?
Yeah. Give your life up.
Yeah. And the answer is yes.
Of course it is.
Yeah.
And Allison's like, why now? And Natalia's like, tells her something happened a while ago and she's been thinking about it. Now we get a flashback back to when the tape came out for Barry Moore.
Okay.
Natalia has Barry stripped down naked in a feed trough on a pig farm.
Yikes.
And she gives this big long monologue about how much of a piece of shit he is. And she knows about the abuse he was doing to Haley.
To Haley?
Yeah, so they don't get into it, but that bomb is dropped.
Oh,
and then she takes his face and mushes it into the pig shit and suffocates him with pig shit.
Oh, cool.
And then feeds his body to the pigs.
Cool.
Cut back to them at the car. And she's like, I've just been thinking about family. Look, all this shit.
I've just been thinking about family after that.
You know? And she's like, I'm here because although I do firmly believe we will implode one day.
And we will.
I still want to try.
Yeah.
And you deserve to be in Europe.
I do want to see you suffer that way.
Uh-huh. Yeah, so let's do it.
Let's just
jump in. Yeah, I'm bored.
Want to move to Europe with me?
I'm bored.
She
goes, you deserve to be in Europe playing music and eating good food instead of being surrounded by criminals in this darkness.
Until I ruin you.
And Allison is like, yeah. And Allison goes, so we're going to implode, but you want me to come live with you in Europe. And she's like, yeah.
Yeah.
Take a risk on me.
This is gay as hell.
And Allison goes, help me believe you. Help me believe that you really want me to do this. And Natalia grabs her and kisses her.
Of course.
First kiss.
Dude.
And Allison goes, okay, I believe you.
Diabolical. This is diabolical.
Allison goes, okay, I believe you. And she goes to Europe with Natalia, the end.
The end. Till she fucking wakes up one day alone in Europe. No idea where she is. No friends.
Kidney gone.
Kidney gone.
Yeah. So what did you think?
I mean, it was
a ride.
It was a ride.
Yeah.
It was good.
It was really, I do recommend this. Reading it is so much better than me retelling it.
It looks so like thin for how much is happening.
I know. Well, I will say this, the pages are large.
They are large.
So I feel like although it says it's 268 pages, I feel like it's probably around 320.
At least.
I'm just going to say that.
Okay. But yeah, I mean, that was fun. It did get very Killing Eve, so I would be interested to know what came first. Yeah. Not that it really matters.
No,
but I can't believe there was that little smut in it.
I know.
Turns like it was crazy good smut at the end.
Yeah, for sure it was. But I'm like, yeah, dark lesbian. I'm like, okay, well, where's the
there could have been so much more fucking.
Yeah, so I give it like, I give it a 5-star read, but as for my spice chili pepper, I give 1.
Yeah.
But it was good.
It was good.
It was good.
Fun. It went places. It was fun.
Yeah, and it's well written. She's a good author.
Yeah. That's nice.
I'm glad you liked it.
I did like it.
I liked it too.
Yeah.
I am going to start reading more sapphic novels, though. I'm crazy for not.
Yeah.
Well, I had to get the gay men thing going, which I did for a long time.
I was going to say, did it ever stop?
No.
I mean,
no.
Yeah.
So do you want to know the name of next week's book?
I do.
It's called Sea of Ruin.
Sea of Ruin.
Mm-hmm. Do you want me to spell it for you?
Oh.
SEA.
I'm just trying to do something that's not such a rip-off of everything else I've ever said or done or watched or seen.
Well, that's hard.
It is. That's why it's taken a while.
Yeah.
I know where I'm going to go with it.
Okay.
I had changed so many times in my head just now. That was crazy. Sea of Ruin.
Period.
I think it's going to be about a 45 plus year old man living in Boston.
Okay. You got it?
I got it. So imagine all the Boston men. You know what a Boston man.
Yes.
And he's obviously going to be a fisherman.
Cool.
And so it's going to be very dreary, gray feels for this book. And so it's going to be about our main character, dude, and he's clearly sad. Every story I've ever done is sad.
I know. It's so funny.
Plus this one, the title sounds sad.
Sure.
But so whatever, it's going to be like the start of fishing season, and he has his own boat that he's the captain of. This is the first year that he's captaining it, though, because it used to be him and his brother that ran the ship, and his brother was the captain, and then he ran the deck. But his brother died during the off season unexpectedly.
OD.
Oh my God, yeah. I was gonna say heart something came out of nowhere. OD.
OD for sure.
OD for sure. And so, rocked the family. They have only their dad's alive. Their mom died years ago. Dad was a fisherman too. It's a family thing. He had a wife and kids, but the brother had a wife and kids. The main character's single. And the kids are older though. They're 25 plus. They were there was only one. It was one son and he's old. Whatever. So it's this is this season after, and they're still taking the boat out. The son is coming. The nephew's coming to work on the boat. He hadn't because he'd been in college, but he used to work on it as a teen. And they're going on this long haul. But so it's the nephew comes. There's a couple other deckhands and stuff. And then the nephew brings his friend that he met in college, who's 2 years older than him. So he's 27. They were the son was trying to go to grad school because he wants to become a doctor. But this, they needed him on the boat this season because his dad died, and they just dead dad. We need someone that knows the boat. We need another person. And also just he wants to be home. This is also his only connection to his dad. Blah, blah, blah. But so he brings his friend, 27-year-old dude, who's yeah, I'll do a summer or I guess it would be
I don't
whatever season. He's like, I'll come do it too for whatever reason. Actually, we'll find out they're both like college dropouts, but it's like they're taking a break.
Okay.
Is the
they're
situation.
Taking a sabbatical.
Yeah, like a sabbatical from it. But they were like on track to go to like med school and shit. So whatever. It's gonna start. They're going out. Whatever. It's just dudes being dudes.
Yeah,
guys
man.
being guys.
Dudes being dudes.
Cooking in the thing and working, and he's on the radio. Very Deadliest Catch.
Totally. I'm
You're
there.
seeing the whole thing.
And I love Deadliest Catch, by
obviously
the way.
love Deadliest Catch. Some of the best TV that was ever made.
Totally.
So obviously our main character is a rugged, hot, handsome.
Oh, I'm literally.
You know exactly, like the hottest version of a captain. Yeah, and and he's sad and stoic. And, you know, he was never the captain. He never wanted to be the leader. Like, he was the personable one. Like, he was down in the crew with the guys. Like, that was his thing, and he loved it. And he's always had a big interest in marine biology. So he was always the one that was, like, helping be like, this is where I think we should go next year.
Nerd alert.
Like, whatever, that's my thing. And now he's in charge, and he has to be in charge, whatever. So he's like trying to keep his distance from the crew a little bit. So he's like more authoritative, but it's not, you know, that's what he misses about it.
Yeah.
So, I mean, eventually, you know.
Someone's got to go on watch in the middle of the night.
Of course,
in the bridge.
100%. And so, I mean, how it's obviously going to start is like, he's like cooking for everybody. He also cooks, and he's watching the new guy that his nephew brought, and he's obviously
nephew's best friend. That is not a trope I've stumbled
nephew's
across.
Best friend.
Paul.
Welcome. I'm towing the line.
Yes,
you know, I'm pushing the envelope.
You are. You're paving the way.
I'm paving the way. And so, you know, this guy, he's been very quiet. He's like,
what does he look like?
What does he look like?
Is he look like a boy next door?
Boy next door, but like he's close to 30. You know, he was the boy next door. He was the troubled jock.
Okay.
So the one that was on the team, but had a rough family life, could barely afford the cleats or whatever, and has had a rough go of it. But he like excelled in sports in high school and shit, got his scholarships to go to college, and then was on track to go to med school. And he was like, I'm going to make something of myself and be like this hotshot doctor and leave my trauma in the past.
Love that.
So he's a little ruggedy looking tattoos.
Okay.
But built hot.
Oh my God.
Hot.
On a boat.
On a boat now. But like something happened with him as well that made him want to leave school for whatever reason. And so, yeah, he's going to just be like looking at him. He's going to be like liking what he's seeing, trying to push it down, whatever. And then it is going to be night watches. He needs to show him the rope. He needs like to show him all the
subtle
control.
Little touches.
Yes, here and there. Like, oh, let me get around you. It's a boat. It's tight spaces.
Right?
It's tight spaces.
Ooh.
Catching him changing.
Oh, you're building that tension.
You know, the tension's building. And then, yeah, you know, I don't know.
I think one night on watch.
I'm saying one night on watch, the captain is like, you've been doing so good lately, and like pulls out maybe just like his like secret stash of like Scotch whiskey,
rum.
Yeah, they like pour a glass, they're sipping, they start opening up about whatever trauma. Like maybe and this is what gets him on the subject, is he admits that like what happened in school that made him want to leave and like kind of get off this track was like that he is gay and he had a boyfriend, but they were both DL.
Okay.
And like but were very much in love.
Oh,
and
heartbreaking.
They get caught, so they both get outed at the same time. But his boyfriend had like a much worse situation as far as like you can't be gay family wise. Kills himself.
Oh no.
Kills himself.
That'll do it.
And so now, and like he found him. And he couldn't save him because he's like, I'm trying to be a doctor. I'm not a doctor yet. If I had known more, I could have saved him. But now I'm like even scared to like learn more about being a doctor because I feel guilty or like makes me freeze up. So I just wanted to come somewhere where I just like used my hands and body to make something happen. And then he'll be like, well, I'm just the captain because my fucking brother died.
Yeah.
And then they kiss.
Something happened, yeah.
But it's like hot and heavy, and they almost get to fucking, but they don't.
Wow.
Because we got to build that tension.
Yeah.
And then after that, it's going to be, you know, the ooh and ah, is this right? Is this wrong?
Totally. Hidden
blah,
nights,
blah, blah.
hidden hugs, hidden kisses, secret.
But then it will happen, and like they'll start to build this romance, and then, but it is kind of behind the scenes of everybody there. And that's when the rogue wave hits.
Oh no, the perfect storm.
The perfect storm. And they get perfect stormed.
Oh shit.
Capsized in the winter. Crew people are dying left and right.
What?
He's fighting to save the new guy.
Oh my God.
It's tragic.
Oh.
People are dying. We like don't know where the nephew is.
Oh my God.
And
he's
like
lost
they're
at
in the
sea.
dark, and it's like a couple days are going by. The ship's it's not going down, but like they're not right, and like they don't know, and it's just, you know, sea of ruin. Hello.
Mm-hmm.
Do I know if they get rescued? I don't.
I haven't
tell you, seen it yet.
I gotta tell you something. This has an HEA.
Okay, I think it does too.
I think this has an
HEA.
HEA.
Does too. I think this has an HEA because they both deserve it.
Yep.
And
it's
gonna be like them at the end, like not at the end, but like
finally Coast Guard.
They're like coming to, like, you know, they're whatever, and like maybe they find the nephew, and it is like it's just the three of them that are like alive. The crew members are fucking dead.
Or at this point,
what?
It's just old guy and young guy. Coast Guard rescues them some fucking how.
Yeah.
When they get on the ship, that's when they say, your nephew's alive. He was found a day ago.
Okay, perfect. Yes.
Something like that.
That is what happens. Except right before they're like about to get rescued, something's happening where old guy is like, okay, I'm sacrificing myself so you're going to live. And they have the full moment. We have full moment of I love you. Oh. And we think he's giving up his life to save the young guy. Oh, and we're like, you're sobbing. You're a mess reading this.
Yes,
and we're like,
I could cry right now.
Cap's dead. Cap's dead in our head.
Yep.
And then
fully jacked.
Fucking helicopter.
Yes. Guy comes down, hooks, put us in the basket.
Yeah, we got them both.
Yep.
We got them both.
Yep.
HEA, they're back.
The nephew's alive.
Epilogue, everyone's cool with him being gay. Everybody's cool. Homeboy has moved to Boston. He's going Boston Med.
Oh, nice, dude.
And the captain, they're living together. They're still fishing. It's all good.
Cute. Happily ever after.
Happily ever after.
Love
that. In fact,
what?
let me put a little cherry on top.
Okay.
The son comes back. He becomes the captain of the boat. And our old dude gets to go back to where he was like leading the crew, cooking the meals, and got to be like the personal one.
Yes.
And he's just like, you're your dad's son. You should lead this ship.
Yes. And he'll be deck lead.
Love
that.
God, that was a good one.
That was a good
one. I'm tearing up.
Me too. I didn't think it ended
I didn't know where it was going. Dude. When you first said that, I was like, it's going to be a pirate thing. It's going to be Pirates of the Caribbean. I said, fuck that.
Believe in it.
This is way better.
Yes. Oh, man, I'm excited.
Me too.
I'm excited for this one.
Oh, God.
This is going to be a good book.
That's going to be a good one.
Yeah. That was a good book.
That was a good book.
Yet again, another banger. All right. Well.
Yeah. Well, Happy New Year. It's our first one back.
Yep. Happy 2026, everybody.
It's only up for here.
Can only go up from here, Paul.
That's the logo of whatever saying of 2026. The motto. Thank you.
You're welcome.
It can only go up from here.
Yep. And it will.
All right.
Okay. Great.
All right. Bye.